Today I have a bit of a special video because I'm using a new vlogging device, and you can see it here, not the phone itself but in the reflection what you see. It's a bit of an inception kind of thing where I want to show both of those, because we are comparing the DJI Osmo Nano that you maybe see, maybe not see, that is recording right now, against the Vivo X200 Ultra and another smartphone that has a very large field of view for vlogging. Which one is better there? And this will be a very interesting test, because the DJI Osmo Nano is meant to be a vlogging device, action cam actually, but very good for vlogging because of the very wide field of view that we have here, good HDR, and will be quite interesting to see how well this will compare against the 14mm, a little bit more narrow kind of field of view of the Vivo X200 Ultra. So let's get started. So now I have them side by side here, the Vivo X200 Ultra there and the DJI Osmo Nano. You can see probably that the DJI has the wider field of view for sure. Already I see at least my hand already in there, where the 40mm is a bit more cropped down on the Vivo X200 Ultra. I didn't change anything on the X200 Ultra, so it's a default video mode with its over sharpening, tons of over sharpening that we have there, and a very aggressive HDR effect. But I think the DJI Osmo Nano also has this by default, so that's this. But the X200 Ultra has the ability to also go to a wider field of view, so let's do this quickly. So I stopped recording here, and let's show you. There's a button, you click on it, it goes into wider field of view, and let's try this again. Now we have the wider field of view of the X200 Ultra against the DJI Osmo Nano. So what do you think about this one here? Which one is performing better? And if it's not wide enough still for the X200 Ultra, we have another device that can perform this. So let's stop recording with this one here, get this out of the way, and I get another device here, which is the Huawei Mate X80 Pro Max. Mate 80 Pro Max, and this one here has the ability, if I go to the ultra wide angle, to allow me to record at 12mm, which is also super wide. So let me quickly try to do this, and now we have 12mm recording. Actually, is it recording? Yes, it is recording. 12mm recording on the Mate 80 Pro Max against the wide field of view standard settings actually on the DJI. The only thing that I changed with the stabilization is the horizon stabilizer I have turned on. I didn't turn it off because I had it turned on for my vacation. So what do you think? Which one is wider here? Which one is working better for you? Which one is the better vlogging device for you in terms of field of view? And yeah, which one you like a bit better? I think what the Mate has as an advantage is I have the possibility to focus, even close focus on stuff. This is one thing that the DJI Osmo Nano doesn't do. But how often are you using it? I'm using it pretty often, I have to say, because I'm showing devices, smartphones and such things. So yeah, audio, by the way, only coming from the DJI Osmo Nano because I have my DJI Mic Mini 2 connected to it. Hopefully the wind noises are not so hearable here, because it is a quite windy kind of day. So which one is performing better? Which one would you use for vlogging? Of course the DJI, you see Osmo Nano, how small it is, has the advantage of being much smaller, pocketable. Smartphones are also pocketable. Which one would you prefer for vlogging to take for vacation? Write it down in the comments. Until the next time.